What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. Ralph Marston. Have you ever wondered why you are who you are today? Could your birth date hold secrets from your past lives? What if you once lived as a witch or spiritual healer? Hello friends, and welcome back to the Son.Mindfulness channel. I'm glad you're here to explore this fascinating topic with us. Please stay with us until the end of this video to uncover life-changing insights. Did you know that many people today feel stuck in fears or habits they cannot explain? Some struggle with talents or feelings they don't understand. This confusion is more common than you think. It may be linked to unresolved karma from past lives. This hidden influence can affect your health, happiness, and relationships. But the good news is, understanding this can bring freedom. Buddhist philosophy offers gentle guidance on how to heal and grow. At Son.Mindfulness, we focus on sharing ancient wisdom in simple ways. Our goal is to help you live with more peace, clarity, and joy. If you find our videos helpful, please support us by subscribing and sharing. We wish you good health, lasting peace, happiness, and abundant luck. Are you curious about how your past lives shape your present? Do you want to learn how to transform old karma into positive energy? If so, this video is for you. Together, we will explore deep truths about rebirth, karma, and spiritual roles. We'll reveal what it means if your birth date connects you to a past life as a witch. You will hear inspiring stories and practical lessons to apply today. So are you ready to unlock the mysteries of your soul's journey? Let's discover what Buddhist philosophy teaches about past lives and karma. Part 2. Understanding past lives, rebirth, and karma in Buddhist philosophy. Have you ever paused to wonder why you are the person you are today? Why certain habits, fears, or talents seem deeply rooted within you, as if from a story you cannot fully remember? Buddhism offers a profound explanation, the idea of past lives. In the teachings of Buddhist philosophy, life is not a one-time event. Rather, it is a continuous journey, a cycle called rebirth. When one life ends, another begins, like waves flowing in the ocean. This endless cycle is known as samsara. What keeps this cycle moving? It is the law of karma, the natural law of cause and effect. Karma means every action you take creates consequences. Good actions, like kindness and generosity, bring about positive results. Harmful actions, such as hatred or deceit, bring suffering. These results may unfold in this very life or in future lives. Imagine planting a seed in your garden. If you plant an orange seed, you get an orange tree. You don't get a mango tree from an orange seed. In the same way, your actions plant karmic seeds that ripen into future experiences. This means your present life is deeply shaped by your past life actions, your past life karma. It explains why people differ in talents, personalities, and challenges. For instance, someone who naturally shows patience and compassion likely cultivated these qualities through positive karma in past lives. On the other hand, a person who struggles with anger or fear might be experiencing the results of unresolved karma from previous existences. Can you see how this view brings understanding to your life? It invites you to take responsibility for your actions now, because your current karma will shape your future, including the nature of your next rebirth. This cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continues until one attains enlightenment, freedom from all karma and suffering. Enlightenment means breaking free from the wheel of samsara and finding lasting peace. Have you heard stories of famous Buddhist teachers who embraced this teaching? One such figure is Milarepa, a revered Tibetan yogi. Milarepa once lived a troubled life, but through recognizing his karma, he transformed completely. He practiced meditation and ethical living to purify his past actions. By doing so, he reached enlightenment and escaped the cycle of rebirth. Another example is King Ashoka, an ancient ruler of India. Initially, he was a fierce warrior causing much suffering. But after encountering Buddhist teachings, he changed his ways. He devoted himself to peace and kindness, creating positive karma. King Ashoka's life reminds us all, no matter our past, change is possible. When you hear these stories, do you feel hope or inspiration? What changes might you make in your life today to plant better karmic seeds? How might understanding karma and rebirth change how you view yourself and others? Buddhist philosophy teaches that life is a precious chance. It encourages living with wisdom, compassion, and care for all beings. Now, think for a moment. Have you ever wondered about your own past lives? Do you feel drawn to certain experiences or talents that seem to come from somewhere beyond this lifetime? Many people report memories or feelings linked to past lives. Others sense certain dates or places hold special meaning. This leads us to a curious question. What if your past life was very different from who you are now? What if you were a witch or a spiritual practitioner in a past life? In many cultures, witches were misunderstood, sometimes feared, sometimes revered. In Buddhist thought, how might we understand such a role? We will explore this in the next part, the meaning of witch in past lives according to Buddhist philosophy. Before we move on, ask yourself, what does the idea of past lives and karma mean for your present choices? Could knowing this help you face challenges with more courage? Could it help you forgive yourself and others more deeply? Remember, the power of karma means you are not trapped. Each moment offers a fresh start, a new chance to plant good seeds. Let us now prepare to uncover the mysteries behind the word witch in past lives and what Buddhist philosophy reveals about such spiritual identities. Part 3. The meaning of witch in past lives. According to Buddhist philosophy, have you ever heard the word witch and immediately thought of fear or superstition? For many, it brings to mind images of dark magic or misunderstood people. But in Buddhist philosophy, this word takes on a different, deeper meaning. In the vast cycle of rebirth, each soul experiences many roles. Some may be healers, teachers, warriors, or spiritual practitioners. The word witch can be seen as a label for those who had special spiritual powers or knowledge in a past life. Did you know that many great Buddhist masters were once misunderstood by their communities? Some were even called witches or sorcerers, simply because their spiritual abilities scared others. Take the example of Padmasambhava, also known as Guru Rinpoche. He is one of the most important figures in Tibetan Buddhism. He is said to have tamed dark spirits and used powerful spiritual practices. Yet many people at that time feared or misunderstood him. This shows us that being called a witch or a spiritual outsider is not about being evil. Rather, it can mean someone had unusual gifts or was ahead of their time spiritually. Have you ever felt different from those around you? Perhaps you have talents or feelings that others do not understand. Could this be a sign of your past life experiences? Buddhism teaches us to look beyond labels. The past life identity of witch or healer is just one chapter in a long story. It is neither good nor bad by itself. What matters is how you live now. In some Buddhist cultures, people believe that birth dates carry clues about past karma. Certain birth dates are linked to special spiritual qualities or challenges. For example, if your birth date matches a certain pattern, some may say you have the karmic traits of a past spiritual practitioner, perhaps even a witch. This does not mean you are bound by that past. Instead, it is an invitation to explore your inner strengths and heal old wounds. Have you noticed particular patterns in your life? Maybe unexplained fears, talents, or spiritual interests? Reflecting on these can help you understand your karmic journey better. Stories of famous people remind us how these past roles can shape us. Consider Tsongkhapa, a great Tibetan teacher known for his wisdom and compassion. He was said to have past life experiences as a powerful yogi who faced misunderstanding and challenge. Yet he used those experiences to become a beacon of light and peace. Or think of Joan of Arc, a historical figure sometimes called a witch. Though not a Buddhist figure, her story shows how spiritual gifts can lead to fear and persecution. Buddhism invites us to see such lives with compassion and understanding. By knowing this, we can release fear and judgment about past life labels. Instead, we embrace our journey with kindness and courage. So what can you do if you suspect your past life involves spiritual powers or roles like a witch? First, cultivate mindfulness to understand your thoughts and feelings. Second, practice kindness to yourself and others. Third, seek wisdom through study and meditation. These steps help transform old karma into new positive energy. They free you from fear and open the door to true peace. Have you ever tried meditation or reflective practice? How did it affect your sense of self and your connection to the world? Understanding the spiritual meaning behind labels like witch helps us heal and grow. It encourages us to see ourselves as complex beings with many lives' worth of experiences. As we move forward, we will explore how birth dates and astrology relate to these karmic patterns. This will help us better understand how past lives influence present traits. Next, join me in the part titled, The Role of Birth Dates and Signs in Revealing Past Life Karma. Before we close this section, reflect for a moment. What labels or stories about yourself could you let go of? How might embracing your full karmic story change your life today? Remember, Buddhist philosophy teaches freedom through awareness and compassion. You are more than any label. You are a soul on a journey toward awakening. Part 4. The Role of Birth Dates and Signs in Revealing Past Life Karma. Have you ever noticed how some people say your birth date holds secrets about who you are? Some believe it reveals hidden traits, strengths, or challenges that come from your past lives. In many Buddhist cultures, birth dates and astrology are seen as more than just numbers. They are viewed as reflections of your karma, the results of actions from your past lives. This means your birth date might give clues about your spiritual history and future path. But how does this work? Think of karma like a vast ocean of experiences. Your birth date is like the address where a particular wave arrives in this life. In some traditions, certain dates are linked with spiritual qualities or past life roles. For example, if your birth date matches one connected to witches or spiritual practitioners, it might mean you carry those karmic patterns now. Have you ever felt drawn to certain spiritual practices or felt different from those around you? Maybe your birth date helps explain why. Let me share a story from Tibetan Buddhism. There is a belief that people born on certain powerful days have strong spiritual energy. These individuals may face unique challenges because of their past karma. Some were healers or witches in past lives, misunderstood or even feared by others. One famous story is about Yeshe Tsogyal, a great female Buddhist master. She was born on a day said to carry special karmic energy. Despite challenges, she became a powerful teacher and enlightened being. Her birth date marked her connection to deep spiritual wisdom from past lives. This shows us birth dates do not limit us. Instead, they offer insight into the gifts and lessons we carry. Have you ever reflected on your own birth date's meaning? Does it inspire curiosity about your spiritual path? Astrology and birth date beliefs are tools, not rules. Buddhism encourages us to use them wisely, with openness and mindfulness. They are starting points for self-discovery, not fixed destinies. Think of a birth date as a bookmark in the story of your soul. It points to where you are now and where you might grow next. Do you recall times when you felt a strong connection to a certain place, person, or practice? These feelings might come from karmic ties linked to your birth date. But remember, karma is not fate, it is potential. You have the freedom to change, to create new karma. Stories from history remind us of this power. Consider Milarepa, who we met earlier. His birth date was said to align with difficult karma from past lives. Yet, through effort and practice, he transformed that karma into enlightenment. Or King Ashoka, whose birth date marked a turning point toward peace and kindness. Both stories inspire us to use our birth date's lessons as tools for growth. So what practical steps can you take? Start by learning about your birth date's traditional meanings. Reflect on whether these meanings resonate with your life experiences. Next, cultivate mindfulness to observe how past tendencies affect you today. Are there fears or habits you want to change? Are there strengths you wish to nurture? Finally, practice kindness and ethical living. These create positive karma that will shape your future lives for the better. Have you ever tried meditation or journaling about your birth date and karma? What insights did you gain? As you consider this, remember that Buddhist philosophy sees the soul's journey as flexible and hopeful. Your birth date is a guide, not a cage. In the next part, we will look at inspiring stories that bring these teachings to life. Join me for Stories and Examples of Past Life Karma and Witch Identities. Before we close this section, I invite you to ask, how might your birth date's karma inspire you to live with more awareness? What positive seeds will you plant today for your future? Part 5. Stories and Examples of Past Life Karma and Witch Identities. Have you ever wondered how past lives truly influence us? Stories help us see this clearly. Many people throughout history and Buddhist teachings have lived lives connected to spiritual power, often misunderstood as witches. Their journeys offer lessons and inspiration. Let me tell you about Dampa Sangye, a revered Tibetan master. He was known for his deep knowledge of spiritual arts, including practices that some called magical. Though he faced suspicion and fear, he remained focused on helping others. Dampa Sangye's life shows us how witch-like powers can be used for good. Have you ever felt that your talents or gifts are different from others? Maybe you feel called to heal or teach, yet others don't understand you. You might relate to stories like Dampa Sangye's. Another inspiring figure is Mache Glabdron, a female Buddhist master famous for her teachings on Chud, a practice to cut through fear and ego. Some labeled her a witch because of her bold spiritual methods. She faced challenges but used her past life karma as strength. Their stories teach us. Labels like witch don't define your worth. Your actions today shape your true path. What about famous historical figures sometimes called witches? For example, Joan of Arc was accused of witchcraft but stood strong in her faith and courage. Though not Buddhist, her story reminds us that spiritual gifts can be misunderstood. Buddhism invites us to hold compassion for such souls. Have you ever been judged or misunderstood because of your beliefs or abilities? What lessons can you learn from these stories? Sometimes, even those in power face past life karma linked to spiritual roles. For instance, King Ashoka transformed from a warrior to a peaceful ruler through Buddhist teachings. His journey reflects the power of karma to change any soul. Do you see how karma connects past, present, and future lives? Your past life as a witch or healer might influence your talents or struggles today. Reflect on your own life. What patterns or abilities might come from your past lives? Are there fears or doubts to let go? Are there gifts to embrace? Remember, Buddhist philosophy teaches that karma is not punishment, but a chance to learn and grow. Your present life is your chance to change your karmic story. How will you use this chance? By understanding these stories, you gain courage to face your own karmic journey. You learn to be patient with yourself and others. As we move forward, let's consider what lessons we can take from these teachings. The next part is meaningful life lessons from past life karma and witch roles. Before ending, ask yourself, what story from the past inspires you most? How can it guide your actions today? Each story is a light on your path. Use it to shine brightly in this life. Part 6. Meaningful life lessons from past life karma and witch roles. As we reflect on the stories of past lives, karma, and roles like witch, what lessons can we carry into our present life? Buddhist philosophy offers deep wisdom to guide us. First, remember that karma is not punishment. It is a natural law of cause and effect. a way the universe helps us learn and grow. No one is born good or bad. Our actions create our path. Have you ever felt weighed down by fears or old habits? Buddhism teaches that these may come from past life karma, but you are not stuck. Every moment is a fresh opportunity to change. Second, embracing your past life roles, even those labeled as witch, helps you accept yourself fully. You can see your unique gifts and challenges as part of a long journey. This acceptance brings peace. Think about Milarepa again. He faced dark karma but used it to find light. What dark karma in your life can become a source of strength? Third, practice kindness and compassion, especially to yourself. Many spiritual teachers remind us that forgiveness opens the door to healing karma. Have you forgiven yourself for past mistakes? What about others? Fourth, cultivate mindfulness and ethical living. These actions plant positive seeds for your future rebirths. They help break the cycle of suffering. Try simple steps. Be mindful of your words and actions. Speak kindly. Act honestly. Help others when you can. Fifth, understand that your present life is precious. Whether or not you were a witch in a past life, your current choices matter most. You create your future karma today. Are you living with awareness of this power? How will you choose to live from this moment forward? Sixth, explore your spiritual path with openness and curiosity. Meditation, study, and reflection can reveal deeper insights. Many people find peace by connecting with teachings on karma and rebirth. Have you tried meditation or spiritual study? What changes did you notice in your heart and mind? Seventh, remember that you are not alone on this journey. Countless beings walk the path of karma and rebirth. Community and teachers can support you. Would you consider joining a meditation group or Buddhist study circle? Lastly, keep your heart open to transformation. No matter your past lives, the present moment holds infinite possibility. The law of karma is gentle but powerful. It invites you to awaken and live freely. As we conclude, ask yourself, what will you carry forward from these teachings? How will you live your life with greater wisdom and compassion? In the next and final part, we will tie all these insights together in the conclusion. An invitation to freedom and awakening. Conclusion. Thank you for staying with me through this journey. You have explored deep teachings on past lives, karma, rebirth, and the meaning of being a witch in a past life. These ideas may feel new or even surprising, but they hold great wisdom for your life today. Have you noticed how understanding karma changes how you see your challenges? Does knowing past lives bring you hope for growth and healing? These insights remind us that life is a beautiful, ongoing process of learning. I am truly grateful to you for being open and curious. It takes courage to explore these spiritual ideas. You have already taken a big step toward greater peace and understanding. Imagine how your life can improve by applying these teachings. What small actions can you take today to plant better karmic seeds? How can you live more kindly toward yourself and others? Remember, every moment offers a new chance. You are not bound by your past. You create your future. I encourage you to practice mindfulness and compassion every day. Try simple meditation or reflect quietly on your actions. Notice how your thoughts and feelings shift over time. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Have these ideas sparked new awareness or questions for you? Your story can inspire others on their path. If you found this video meaningful, please subscribe to Son.Mindfulness. Your support helps us create more thoughtful content just for you. Thank you for your kindness, your openness, and your presence. May you always be strong, peaceful, and happy. May good fortune and loving kindness follow you wherever you go. What will you do differently after learning about your past lives and karma? How will you nurture your spirit starting today? Let's continue this journey together, one mindful step at a time. Thank you.